Hello, mathematicians. Mrs. Connolly here. I'm so excited to be starting our new unit in math, and we're really going to be looking at numbers and place value, and we're going to be comparing numbers, like what's greater, what's less than. We're going to talk about adding numbers using place value to help us. So it's going to be a fun unit. But first, let's just talk about the fact that numbers live in an imaginary house or place. And in first grade, you need to know about the ones place and the tens place. So in your packet this week, you were given a sheet that looks like this, where we had ones, right? These are your units, and then we had 10 towers or base 10. These are your rods, and you needed to cut them out and place them in baggies. So we're going to build some numbers using these ones and tens. So if you haven't done that, do that before you watch the rest of this video, because I want you to build some numbers with me. So if you haven't cut this out, pause the video, cut out your stuff, and then come back. Okay. So place value. Every number lives in a place. So if you just see a one-digit number someplace, that number is just living in the one place. So if I have a 7 right here, a 7, that's just a 7. But if I have a number that looks like this, that 7 changes from being 7, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This 7, because it's in front of this number 2, ends up now being 70 because of the place it's in. So it actually, here it represents 7 dots, but in this place it represents 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Just by being in a different place. That's why it's really important to understand place value. And the same goes for this 2. Look, this 2 right now is just here in the ones place. This is the ones place. This is the tens place. That 2 is just 1, 2. But let's say I reverse these now. Let's say I put this 2 over in the tens place. And this 7 comes behind the 2 in the ones place. Well, now I have a completely different number. I have 27. Then I have 7 ones and 2 10 towers, 10, 20. So place value is important because it actually tells you how much of something you have. So let's just build some numbers. Let's just build some numbers. And you know what else I'm going to tell you? And I'm going to show this to you actually. Before we build numbers. In the ones place. So I have a tens place. And it's going to be and a ones place. Now, we can put these little units in. So I can have a 1. I can have 2. I can have 3. I can have 4. I can have 5. So the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They all are single digit numbers. I can have 6. I can have 7. I can have 8. I can have 9. But here it is. As soon as I get a bundle of 10, I can't have 2 numbers living in this house. There can only be 1. So as soon as I get a bundle of 10, I have to change it in for a 10 tower. And then I have the number 10. That's why this is called the tens place. Because every time you make a group of 10 here, it gets bundled and moved over here. So I know that that's a tricky concept. So if that feels confusing to you, don't worry about it right now. Don't even stress about it because we're going to talk about it again. And we're actually going to play a game with it so that you'll have some good understanding. So if that feels like, oh, Mrs. Connolly, what are you saying to me? Don't stress. Let's just build numbers. Let's just do that. And if you understood what I was saying, that's awesome. Let's just build a number. And I will tell you, these blue ones are hundreds, but we're not going there yet. So let's look at the number 34. So 34. 34. Oops, can't see that. My screen, let me move that down. 34. 34. If I wanted to build 34, let's start. First, I'm going to start with my ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is only the number 4. I need 34. So I'm going to go to my 10 towers. 10, 20, 30. So I know that 3 tens, and 4 ones can give me 34. What about let's try a bigger number, like 27. Oh, that's not bigger, that's smaller. Oh, Mrs. Connolly. How about 57? Let's try the number 57. So I'm going to give you a chance. 57. So I'm going to write 57 over here. 57. And I want you to try to build 57. What do you think 57 will look like? So I want you to try to build. I want you to take your tens out and count. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And then take your ones out and count carefully. Out. 7 ones. And if you need to pause this video right now, pause it. Okay. So if you have 57 done, let's check it. So 57. 57. I'm going to start with the tens. I'm going to be careful. Mathematicians are organized and efficient, so I'm going to really count carefully. 10. 20. 30. 40. 50. So 5 10 towers. Whoa! And now I need to count out 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 57. Great job. Let's try another one. Let's try, ooh, this might be a little tricky. Let's try the number 19. 19. So when you see this, it's a 1 and a 9. 19. So you are going to need a 10. So let's check this out. 19. I can see that there's a 1 in the 10 spot, but we don't call it 10, 9. Like we call 29, like 10, 20, 39, 10, 20, 30. We call it 19. But this 1 is a 10. This is 110. So that would be 110 tower and 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice job. How about we try the number 6? What would just the number 6 look like? Just the number 6. Take your time. If you want to pause this video, you can. Try to build the number 6. All right, let's do it together. So if you said that number 6 looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you're right. There's nothing. There's 0 in the tens place, and there's a 6 in the ones place. That's what number 6 looks like. How about, let's try another teen number, because I think those can be a little bit tricky. How about just the number 12? The number 12. So a 1 and a 2, the number 12. The number 12. Take time to build it. How many tens? How many ones? All right, let's look at this together. So the number 12. I can tell, I know that if we're always starting at the first number here, the 2 is in the ones place, and then there's a 1 in the tens place. So that tells me that I'm gonna need to put 110, and then 1, 2 ones. And I want to, even if I count by, let's even count this way. 10, 11, 12. Do you see that? 10, 11, 12. I have a 1, 10, and 2 ones. That makes 12. Let's try another one. Let's try 35. 35. All right, are you ready to check? Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. And let's count this. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. 3 tens and 5 ones. Nice job, mathematicians. Let's try one last one. Now, you have a die that we sent to you in your first packet. You could roll that and try to build some numbers. You could roll that. You could roll, imagine I had a die and I rolled a number. I can roll my first number. I'm going to imaginary roll my first number. Roll the die. Oh, I got a 4. And I'm going to roll it again. Oh, I got a 6. Let's build a number 46. you can practice building numbers using your die to make different numbers. So let's do 46. Can you build the number 46? You might want to pause this. And then when you're ready, you can watch me. Okay, here we go. I'm going to build 46. 10. 20. 30. 40. Now I have to work on the 6 in the ones place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 46. And I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. 4 10s and 6 1s equals 46. Awesome job. Okay, so I want you can try this with using your die to help you create numbers, but tomorrow we're gonna play a game called Race to 25. And we're gonna use the die, and we're gonna use your units and your 10 rods to try to get to the number 25 the fastest. All right, mathematicians, great job today. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.